collector? Richard, are you really barking up that tree? We all know the collector isn't just some folklore creature, man. That dude is out for blood. He's never been seen because no one was left alive to tell the tale about it. Shoot, if you find yourself crossing paths with the collector, well, you got more problems than what's on your plate now.
Oddity Roadshow, Episode 9, Fish or Bait. Ron, you're being held back as this man pulls out the last of his teeth, and with that, he looks up with a smile on his face, blood pouring out of his mouth as he looks up to you and says, "This is for him." And he passes out in front of you.
Does it sound like, like can't talk with this?
The subtitles are clear, though.
Yeah.
What do y'all do? Why are y'all watching? What do y'all help him?
Hey, calm it down there. You know, you busted in here. We're just trying to do our little thing. You know.
Yeah, I see that. What is your little thing here? This seems.
We're just doing an offer. We're trying to make sure that everything's good to go. You know.
I'm familiar with some of the varying uses of good to go in, just in people talking, and this is not any of them.
Okay, well, calm it down there. My name's
like
Ronnie Flathers. What's yours?
You could be less calm about this, and I
Whoa,
could become.
hey there.
I could become more calm.
You're judging me here.
I'm not judging you. I'm just.
You're judging us.
Yeah, I guess I am, because I feel like it's weird that you're just standing around watching someone pull all their teeth out.
Well, I'm sorry you weren't invited here. I'm not coming into whatever you're doing and judging you. You don't know why we're doing this.
Why are you doing this?
We're doing this to give the teeth to the collector so we don't take our teeth. That's simple. I mean, come on now. Anyways, I didn't get your name there.
I'm Ron.
Oh, my name's Ronnie. Ron. Maybe we got, similar parents that like the name Ron.
That must be it. I'm sure that's it. So, I'm sorry, collector. That's it. That's interesting. Can you go into a little more about that? Why?
Well, we all know the collector. He's just going around. He's taking the teeth. He's taking the toll. He's got to make sure everything's good to go,
Let's say one were new in town and didn't want to upset this collector. Well, how would one go about that?
Well, we don't really know this works, but he has been taking and murdering people, taking their teeth, and we're trying to be a little proactive here. So, Terry over here, he had a bad bout of the gingivitis, never brushed his teeth. So he already, we're going to get him some dentures. So we're going to take those little bad boys, go give them to the collector there.
Where are you going to be doing that?
We're going to try to do a little something tonight at the old Midnight Society. Going down to we got a little group that meets down there. We're doing a little bit of magics and whatnot, making sure our finances are good, making sure we got all that, the good Lebanon, Tennessee.
Marlon's walking up now.
Hello there. I'm Ronnie Flathers. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Marlon puts his hand up.
Y'all can let me go now.
Sorry about that. You got.
No, I understand. He seems. Nothing.
Well, you're trying to stop our friend over here. He did that of his own volition here. If you don't believe me, he pulls out a piece of paper and it is signed.
There's nothing more compelling than a signed confession.
He's gonna be fine, right as rain as soon as he wakes up. It's just called he passed out a little bit there, but
I think it's called shock.
It is.
Marlon puts his hand out.
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
He says, "Hi, nice to meet you, sir. My name's Hoyt Marbles."
Hoyt Marbles.
I heard y'all. So y'all been just doing an offering to this guy?
Yeah, we were doing a little offering here to the collectors, making sure everything's right as rain.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. If he's been stealing teeth and stuff.
He has been. He's been taking them teeth. We don't really know what's going on with that.
But he's killing people too, right? Have you been killing?
I ain't been killing, I've been killing, killing the game. If what was it,
Hoyt Marbles.
Hoyt Marbles, interesting name. Hoyt, I've just been killing the game here, man. I ain't been killing no people though. Not like we believe it's the collector, but I'd be weird if he was, taking teeth of people that were dead. But we've been finding them in different places.
Ronnie, right?
Yeah, Ronnie Flathers.
Ronnie Flathers. Do you know anything about a mirror universe?
A mirror universe? Well, I do know about mirrors. I do know there's the Paul. What's the name of a mirror? They just sell nothing but mirrors.
Here's looking at you, me.
Fucking shit. Man, I know about there's old. Here's looking at you down the road, the Mirror Emporium.
So we just got into town. You know, we wanted to go to the museum.
Okay,
and
okay.
Like I was looking.
You watch out there. He's gonna tell you they give you $5. Look behind the corner. There ain't nothing there.
There ain't nothing there because
There
the
ain't
collector
nothing there?
done took it. Okay.
Oh,
So
the
what
collector
happened? The
took
collector
it.
done took
Now,
it.
I
The
think
collector
there
done
was
took my
never-
lighter. The collector
He
done
took
took
your
his
lighter.
trowel. So we need
Oh.
to find this. Like he's been stealing our stuff, and we're kind of like.
Oh, okay. That is
Rather fond of a trowel.
So we're also interested.
There's one thing I hate. It's I hate being stolen from. I love wage theft, but I hate people stealing from me. So
Jamie followed Marlon in and was kind of half hiding behind
Yeah.
him. And while everyone's talking about what the collector has taken, she is running her finger over her teeth in her mouth just to make sure they're all still there.
yeah, you got all of them. You got all
The
32.
normal number of teeth. Oh, that's right. You do know the number of teeth, don't you?
Yeah.
And she whispers like, still got it.
Cool.
Well,
That's
that's
good.
that's plumb good. Well, like I say, I believe the collector killing people then taking teeth, but also the collector been taking stuff for years around here in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Have y'all always done like offerings and sacrifices? And
No,
stuff
this is a new thing we came up with the
to
other
try
day.
to- Has it helped?
I mean, well, this is the first time we're gonna, we have a meeting tonight for the Midnight Society.
I hope y'all are doing like a collection at the church or something to get him dentures.
Oh no, we already gonna take care of it over
Okay.
there. Yeah, we got old Philip. He's a dentist. Yeah, he's the one in the robe.
A dentist.
Philip McCavity.
Philip
Philip
McCavity.
Is doing it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I have to admit that society sounds right interesting.
It does. You ever seen Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
We love that. We love that show. So we were like, let's take it.
It's a killer show, yeah.
Little fun thing. Anyway, so you look like a man of the means. How about you join us tonight? You don't have to give him any teeth because, like I said, Terry already gave his teeth, and we're gonna get him some.
Marlon nods to Jamie like, see,
Yeah.
you don't have to give any teeth. We're good. We're
Nice
good.
to meet you, ma'am. The name's Ronnie Flathers. And what is your name?
My name's Jamie.
Jamie, well, lovely to meet you. I heard you talking about how you got all your teeth, and that's right, good of you. Anyways, if you all of you come on down, we're gonna Midnight Society is for everybody. We're just sitting there, we're hanging out, we're play some cards, and if you're into it, we might do a couple seances.
You said the collector's been stealing things for years?
Well, there's always been stories about the collector around town taking things. Maybe where's that old album that I had that I love so much? I had a picture of my mother that I haven't seen in years, kind of thing. Maybe the collectors had them, but it's more of an old wives' tale. But then people start turning up dead in the town. And
Ronnie, do you recall these things that were taken from you? Do you forget them?
do I forget them?
Do you forget things about them?
If I forgot them, I would not know it would be taken from me. So I believe I don't forget them because I do know they're gone.
Okay. But do you forget aspects of them or no?
Not really. I mean, no. Once again, nothing's been really taken from me. A lot of people say the things that are taken from me have sentimental value to them, and I, as a proprietor of this town, don't have a lot of sentiment for things because I can buy new ones. But I do not want to die or have teeth taken from me, so the more preventative measures is for that.
How many people have been killed so far?
A lot of people die in this town, just as every town. But it's been about 7.
Okay. And when was the first one?
The first one that we do know had teeth is probably about 3 months ago.
That's pretty recent for something that was like a...
Yeah, at first, we just
tale.
thought it was something weird. Some of them Nashvillians coming to town with a little rap scandals, maybe a bachelorette party got too wild. And
You know about them bachelorette parties?
yeah, you know.
I know about them.
Oh, you little lady killer over there, ain't you?
Yeah, you believe.
That's- oh,
you
yeah.
best believe it, man.
That's great.
I don't
That is
know.
I
great.
love women.
Oh yeah, that's what we're always saying here. I love women, and then I'm not saying that to my wife, however. That no,
Yeah, the
no,
old
no.
ball and chain. I know about that.
I
ball
don't...
I'm
chain.
divorced from a woman.
Oh yeah, aren't we all?
I don't know about bachelorette parties.
Oh, well,
I'm also not divorced from anyone.
Yeah, you put
woman or
yourself
otherwise.
on that little cowboy hat there. You go on in downtown Nashville, and then you ignore the towners, but it's a good old time. And over here in Lebanon, Tennessee, we get a lot of them.
You can't go anywhere in Nashville now without it's great. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Ernest Tubbs record store closed and stuff. It's
Anyways,
changing.
I
We
feel
love
like
it. We
we've
love
been gabbing on a real long time. I do realize Terry has been bleeding from the mouth. So
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we might need to get him once again.
You got Dr. McCavity?
Yeah, Dr. McCavity we got to help him, get him over there.
Sorry, I'm doing a lot of nitrous. So let's get him out of here.
This blue velvet now.
Yeah, Dr. McCavity. He does let himself some nitrous, but who don't
He has
love
a whole
little
song about himself and where he
who don't
comes
love
from.
a little toot here and then. But
Marlon winks at him as if I
Yeah.
also do nitrous. I'm trying to be this guy's best friend.
Dental hygiene is important.
How about y'all come down and meet us at the Snow White Drive-In tonight, right before midnight, as we are the Midnight Society. We do meet at midnight. Some of you can get there before. We got little drinks. We got little cards you can play. But, come on down and tell them old Ron Flathers sent you, and they'll let you in because that's me, Ron Flathers.
Ronnie, you got any recommendations for stuff to do in town before midnight?
I mean, what kind of things does a man of your fine taste enjoy doing? Hoyt?
I'm looking as I say things for his approval. I like drinking.
Drinking?
I like the ladies.
You like the ladies?
I like fishing and the hunt.
Oh, well, that's where you got to go. Paul, what's a strip club that we're in the front? They got a tackle place, like a bait and tackle. Like bait and tackle, and there's a strip club.
Fish or cut bait, but Bate.
Fish or bait, yeah. You go on down to fish or bait down there, you get yourself a little bit of bite and tackle, and you go on the back, and don't tell your wife you're there, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's how I got
it's
divorced the first time.
It's like the kind of place that calls themselves the office, or
Yeah.
so it shows up with a credit card receipt as something.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ron. It's I clapped my hand on his shoulder real
Yeah.
masculine, down-to-earth man.
And he pats your shoulder and then gives it like a squeeze. And then he goes, anyways, y'all go down. You go down there, fish or bait. You enjoy yourself a real time. Get a couple of them ladies. I'll see you tonight.
I'll be around.
See you down Snow White Drive-In.
Thank you.
Y'all keep your teeth on you now. Anyway, hey Terry, you good? And then they and they all disrobe and they're all looking like they're all wearing nicer clothes, suits,
Like fratty guys,
yeah,
Southerners.
fratty guys. They're older, and they're carrying Terry out as Philip McCavities. Is like he's going back and forth between huffing the nitrous and putting it on Terry's face.
There's blood on it.
Yeah.
All right, now you count to 10. Now I'm gonna count to 10. Now you count to 10 again.
It's fucking horrifying.
I also want to thank you for making this the appropriate age cohort to be a fan of the Midnight Society, a show that I am familiar with.
Marlon, I didn't know that you liked those things.
I didn't know
Jamie.
your name was Hoyt.
So I gotta tell you guys something. There's this thing called lying that you can do to people if you don't trust them.
I should have known.
If there's a mirror universe and some sort of cult involved, I feel like a lot of supernatural entities, you don't want to give them your real name.
Probably
That's why I do it.
Why don't you give them your name?
I feel like sometimes names have power.
And it
Words
seems
have
like
power.
we're probably going to make these folks mad when we, get all our stuff back from the collector. And
I mean, maybe we might be on the same side as them. I just don't want these people to know.
I would like to.
This is all very new to me. What?
Y'all hear that?
No. I try to listen. I try to be alert. I don't hear anything.
Jamie thinks Ron is losing it. She's worried about you.
What do you hear?
It's. It sounds like it's damn backwards. I can't make it. Let me try and
They got apps. I'm slipping into the voice. They have apps you can get that reverses sound if you want to try saying stuff into it and listening to it. Like you could do that.
Then you
As
got
like
it. Then I guess, but I mean, wouldn't you have to play it into that? And
No, I'm saying if you say stuff into it, reverse it and listen to it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea. Let's get out of this room that smells like blood and teeth and cultist.
Yeah.
You do notice as you leave.
I guess I try and localize the sound. Does it appear to be coming from somewhere to me?
Give me an investigative mystery.
Ooh, I rolled a high number. Investigate a mystery. That's an 11 I have there.
Hey, yeah.
So on an 11, I get to do a couple of things.
Cultists smell like haunted houses.
Ooh.
Like the fog juice and
Or like stale.
must.
Yeah.
Where did it go? And what sort of creature is it?
You're trying to like recall what the voice was saying to you or what you just heard. And then when you're like looking around, you do notice it kind of blended in with the dirty floor because it's covered in blood. But you see like a little glint of a reflective surface, and it looks like there was a small mirror that was actually on the ground where the teeth were being put onto. And so that's where you notice that like the noise was coming from this mirror on the ground. As you get closer, you hear it even clearer.
Him what?
Him what?
What? Excuse me, what?
Him what?
Get the app.
Him what?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me,
Or you
what?
could write it down and then try to sound it out backwards.
So yeah, Ron, you're getting next to this mirror, you're like holding it, and like as you're holding it, you're hearing it more and more, and eventually you're trying to translate with the app, and you do eventually hear,
Help me.
Oh God, it's somebody's calling for help. They're calling for help from inside the mirror.
Oh, fuck.
Help me.
They definitely need help.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We have to help them.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear us? Hello? I knew. Why would that work? No.
How do you say hello backwards? Oh,
Yellow.
like that, yeah. Oh,
Oile. We're coming to help you.
as you're screaming, we're coming to help you. You're all very focused in on this mirror.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're very focused on this mirror, and then you hear from behind you, all right, nobody move.
I mean,
I don't move.
I also continue looking.
All right,
at
you
the
all right, you
Hello?
cultist freaks. All right,
Jamie puts her hands up. She does move a little.
I told you not to. All right, you cultist
Jamie.
freaks. All right, listen.
We're not cultists.
Yes, I know.
We're all dressed different. Cultists dress the same. Look at us.
Don't wait. What?
We don't
Oh,
smell like cultists.
What do you mean?
We don't smell like a haunted house.
Cultists smell like. Anyway, no. I've been on the chat rooms with you. You didn't know the whole time that there was an FBI agent in there.
They already
did you?
left.
The Midnight Society guys,
What?
right?
What? Oh goddamn! Son of a.
Yeah, they's gone.
Tomorrow they left.
No, but we know
Can I move
we
now?
know where they're going tonight.
Wait.
They got sort of an
You know where they're
11:30 society set up right before
you know
the
where they're
Midnight
going tonight?
Society.
They invited us.
Can I turn around now? I haven't been able to. Can I?
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
You probably not a cultist.
I promise.
Not-
Look. Do
definitely
you think
not.
Wait a minute.
No robes. Look, just regular.
Marlon?
funk?
Oh my, Marlon, what are you doing here? Wait,
Where-
you're not. Listen, I told you the last time, if I catch you in one of these scams, I know you helped me out last time, but I catch you in one of these scams again, I gotta take you in.
It's not a scam. It's not a scam.
Okay, well-
we okay. Go with me.
Okay.
You can disagree. Just let me finish what I'm about to say. There's a mirror universe, and they stole my lighter and his trowel, and there's this thing called the Collector that's stealing teeth and killing people here. And the Midnight Society is trying to appease and work with the Collector to stop the. I don't know what they're doing. As far as I know, they're not killing anybody. They're trying to do sacrifices of just teeth.
Voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
Which is, you know.
Mirror universe, you say?
Yeah, and I point at
Yeah,
the
it's in
mirror.
here.
Is it?
I read a file once on the mirror universe.
He
talking
does
about
this.
how everything in there is opposite.
Yeah.
So if you go in the mirror universe and you're left-handed here, you're right-handed there.
They call them 10%ers.
There's
If
not.
you-
Hold on.
If you go in the mirror universe and you gotta pee, do you not have to pee anymore when you get there?
Hold on, but does it reverse you, or is there a doppelganger of you in there?
If you're in the mirrorverse, who's on the other side? I'm sorry, what?
I look at his
What? I'm
partner.
sorry, what? Yeah, and then like she walks in, you do see in front of you Special Agent David Funk Smolder, who just goes by Funk. He's an early 30s white FBI agent who believes he looks very similar to somebody that could sue us. So David Duchovny, come at me, motherfucker.
David Duchovny, come on our show.
Yeah, come on our show. show.
Bye.
It's like your
Waffle
Simpsons
House.
episode was funny. We'll talk about
Yeah, it
Waffle
was very
House.
good. And then you see his partner, Tamara Douglas, who is a Native woman in her late 20s. You can see like Agent Funk does have like the little badge on him. Tamara Douglas does not seem like she is an FBI agent. She is helping him out on the field, but Marlon does know Funk from back in the day. And just quick shout out to Andrew Harper for giving us Agent Funk, and to Chase, who is at Chase Makes Art on Twitter, for giving us Tamara Douglas from the Indiegogo campaign. But yeah, it's their little will they won't they duo, FBI agent and non-FBI agent going out there solving crimes and
Ooh,
shit.
a quirky, non-orthodox, non-FBI agent out there helping out.
Yeah. And so Funk at this point is just like talking about all the different like things that could theoretically happen in a mirror universe is not. So he's on his tangent. Tamara Douglas goes up to you and goes, anyways, sorry about him. What was your name again?
Marlon.
Nice to meet you.
Don't say a last name. I shake your hand.
I'm Tamara. I'm just one of I'm a friend of Funk's, help him out in time to time, and he was telling me that there was some weird stuff going on with he got reports of people, bodies turning up with teeth missing, so we came to check it out. So
I want to say real fast too, I gave the cult a fake name, Hoyt Marbles.
Hoyt Marbles, okay.
So if I didn't want to give them my real name. Yeah. These are my
Okay.
friends.
Oh, nice to meet y'all. I'm Tamara, and you are?
Hi, I'm Jamie.
Lovely. I love I got a couple of horses myself, actually.
You do?
I do.
How many horses do you have?
I got 3. I used to have a farm, but now I got them in a stable. Someone's taking care of them. I get out there to ride anytime I can.
That's so
love a good horse.
Jamie is taken.
Yeah. What do you? And then what's your name here?
Oh, my name's Ron.
Nice to meet you. She goes out, shakes your hand. Because anyways, So y'all you associated with Marlon here. Once again, Funk seems to know you. He'll probably be out of this daze in a little bit.
He does this a lot, even during like high intensity situations.
He hyperfixates, but when it comes down to it,
He's got a huge cell phone. He's calling 3 guys with different weird haircuts. They're spewing a bunch of gibberish. It's
on
good.
these old computers. It's weird.
Yeah, we went to college with Marlon.
Yeah.
How do you know Funk, Marlon?
I helped him out on a case once
Wow, in Dalton?
in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
A
big city, big
case.
city.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I helped him out. It's like we're like friends. It's cool.
Anyway, so I heard y'all talking. The mirror dimension you're talking about is in there. Do you mind, Mr. Ron? Do you mind if I see that?
I mean, I suppose
Yeah.
so.
So she picks it up and is like looking at it, and you see her reach in. She's got like a little satchel on the side, and you see her like pick it up, and she like thumbing through it, and she pulls out this like tiny vial. It's got some very like viscous looking liquid that has like kind of like a glow, like a goldish hue to it, and she like pours just like a little bit onto the mirror, and then starts to like rub it, and it seems to be cleaning off the blood on there, but also like kind of making it like a lot shinier, a lot cleaner. And she goes, "Ooh, this is some dark magic that we got going on in here. This is not a good." So this is the cultists were using this?
Yes, they were doing.
Ooh,
this guy was pulling his own teeth out as a sacrifice.
If what is connected to this is from them, because like I said, I'm just kind of getting the residue off of what this is. Okay, well we got.
There's a guy saying that he needs help in there.
Ooh, there's. Okay.
Yeah, he's real insistent. And
So, you all heard someone say they need help from
he
the.
did.
Yeah,
Did we hear it?
I heard it, but I think
Y'all, like, because Ron and eventually kept using the app to say what he was hearing, and eventually what was like said back through like the reversal.
But only Ron can actually hear
Ron
it.
heard anything from the mirror.
Okay, we tell her that.
yeah, it came through all backwards. Only I could
All
hear it, but it
backwards,
sounds
okay.
like this and plays the thing for her.
Backwards, you say? Well, that would make sense because the mirror universe itself is backwards. So if you heard someone coming in from there, so of course it would be
I just kind of
backwards.
pull Ron away as Funk is going.
Y'all step aside. He's talking about that. So I goes, yeah, so okay.
It's like the Shannon Humbug, the X-Files episode where he's standing.
Only you heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, are you hearing it like right now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, no, it stopped when I kind of.
This is not okay. So someone's okay. Well, obviously, and so you said the Midnight Society, they were giving the teeth to him.
They could have been lying.
I mean, that was
Because
their
here's the
pitch,
thing, because
though.
Yeah.
Funk's always on the chat rooms. Also, because FBI agents, every chat room's half FBI. We know that. We know
that.
So
What?
The other half is NSA. They just argue with each other.
NSA. Then
What?
there's 2 dumbass white men who are just going, these are my plans. Here has to make a bomb.
Why do so many FBI agents want to talk to me about horses?
Okay, those chat rooms might just be people like us that just genuinely like horses. The chat rooms where you go to because
okay.
you're like trying to overthrow the government
What?
because you think that like, white men were born persecuted because other people deserve a chance. Those are mainly FBI and NSA.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how Funk found out about this found out about the Midnight Society. They've been asking a lot of stuff about like rituals and teeth disappearing, and he put it to he traced their IP back here, and then we found the reports of like the dead bodies showing up with missing teeth. So we're trying to come here, stop them. Midnight Society seems pretty boilerplate of just like kind of rich white men coming together in the town.
They are rich, obnoxiously.
Yeah, using all their influences. They're probably all the heads of the town, and because a lot of
One of them was a dentist.
Well, a lot of the people that
his last name was McCavity. It was kind of funny.
I'm guessing they probably left this part out when they were talking to you. The people that have died were all members of the Midnight Society.
They did leave that out.
They're trying to get us to join.
Oh, wait.
Let's not do that.
I don't want to join the.
I would like you to join.
Yeah, well, we just said we didn't want to do that.
Okay, but
I'll join.
If we can get an inside man in there, we can try to figure out what's going on.
It sounds like Marlon wants to be that man.
They'll do it. Marlon is always looking to trade up from Mammon, so.
Marlon, have you got any field training or anything? You ever done anything like this before?
I look at Funk. Is he going to cover for me?
Funk like snaps to it, and then like he's just like, okay, so listen, if we're sending Marlon in, we got to get him outfitted. So he like pulls out this like little suitcase, pops it open. It's got like all this like cool like wire spy tech gear on these things, like nice looking like spy glasses. He's like, so we're gonna set you up with all the best things. We're gonna get you to go in there. I need you to get them to spill everything they're doing because we gotta nip this in the bud. Because if they're killing their own members, I hate to say it, but I do have to stop them, even though they're all the dredges of society. Rich people.
I'll do it if you help us get our stuff back from the collector.
Interesting. So the collector is in there.
I feel like it's related somehow. I was outside of a
hotel. The chance of it being two weird supernatural things overlapping accidentally seems real low.
That does make. I just didn't. The Midnight Society didn't really say anything about the collector. I've not seen anything in my files.
He looked into a mirror in the van.
Okay.
Had an experience where he was outside of a gas station and saw a little boy, and his trowel disappeared. And then outside of the hotel.
Wait a minute. You said a child disappeared?
His trowel disappeared. Sorry.
I was thinking about when my sister went missing. Oh, what?
And then I just do that. I need to get like a little air horn or something. And then I was outside of a hotel using a lighter I have. That's very important to me. Would he know about that?
Not necessarily.
Okay. And then it disappeared, and the version of me in the mirror had it for a second. Okay. It's related to the mirrors somehow, and he steals stuff. And the head of the the Sugar Flat Road monster head.
Yeah, Sugar Flat. Yeah,
I think the collector stole that
creature.
too.
Yeah. I was the one that killed the Sugar Flat creature. I thought I got the whole thing. I left the head.
You accidentally ran it over, right? That's the story.
Yeah. I mean, I did accidentally run it over, but I was in town researching something. I'd been.
Yeah, it was minding its own business.
Yeah. But I will say outrageously fragile. Like
you tapped it.
I tapped it.
It had brittle bone disease.
Yeah. I was really scared. Took the body. Well, I didn't want because there are other Sugar Flat creatures out there. I didn't want them to be. I thought I got everything, and so don't tell anybody this. I stole the head.
You have the head?
I stole the original head. They put another one in its place.
And the collector stole it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways,
where is it? The original head.
I got this little display case because I don't read a lot, but when people do come over and I want to romance them, I show off all the weird things that I have.
That's fucked up.
That's cool.
What, that I don't read? I mean, I'm just
that you have a monster head that you killed that you get laid off of it.
I have other things.
Does that make you a docent?
What is that?
I don't know.
But yeah, I told them
runs a museum. Come
I
on.
told them I was going to go to the tackle store strip club, so I might go there, pretend to get drunk, and then try to get them to drink with me or something.
Great.
I forgot that we established canonically the tackle store strip club for a moment.
Yeah. Go over to Fisher Bait. Gotta get some. Me and tomorrow we'll get everything set up.
You got your black van outside.
Yeah, we got the black van.
That says flower shop or something on the side, whatever.
Well, we now we got this thing where we can pull the layers off. We saw this movie Johnny Dangerously, and we got a fun idea.
Fuck, that movie's good. That's
where
Paul. Sorry,
you can pull off the sides, and it got so right now. Yeah, it is a flower van. But yeah, so you go see yourself some some breast, I guess, or get some bait.
My favorite.
I don't know. Why do you always tell people that you like women? We all like.
I don't. We'll talk, whatever.
Okay, anyways, so it was good seeing it once again.
Wait, how do we make sure Marlon's safe?
I got a wire.
Yeah, we got a wire.
I gotta go in another
there.
room to put it on, though.
So
Yeah.
then when they pull your teeth out, we'll be able to hear it?
They're not gonna pull my teeth
Yeah, I
out.
don't think. Well, because they were. I don't know. Who knows what they're.
I mean,
'cause you-
Marlon would pull his own teeth out if it's this. I mean, based on what we. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to. Yeah.
If I mention Atlanta, I'm in danger.
Okay. Good to know. Good
If
to know.
I mention
Keyword.
Come on, Atlanta's not that dangerous of a place. It's a perfectly normal American city.
Ron, I was talking about and if I mention Dalton, I'm like about to die. How about that? Like
Okay.
if I mention
We got
Atlanta,
some good code words there. Like I said,
Yeah,
me and Smart,
I
we're
can
gonna get
reckon-
set up for this later for Marlon to go in there. You two don't have to. If you want to, you know,
What
we
can
can.
I want to help. But
Well, then great. We'll set you up with the wire too. Here.
wait, I don't want to die.
Well, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen?
Well, I'm not letting my friends go in there all by themselves. I guess let's wire us all up. Then.
Well, we're not. Once again, we got to get everything set up, and then so I'm saying you come meet us back here around like in our van around like 10. We'll get everything set up beforehand. You still got some time to go see some breast.
I have always wanted to do espionage because of a video game I used to play,
What game was that, Jamie?
GoldenEye.
I had a
nice.
feeling it might be quite a good game. It's a little bit of crawling.
I
around
don't.
with
Can
little
I? I
tubes.
don't think I can go in a strip club.
In
I mean,
a
you
small
don't-
town,
You don't have to. But
You can hang out in
Ryan
the
said that
van.
he was- I mean, I thought that's where y'all were going.
I
you
can
know.
stay in the fish store. Do they sell
you
fish?
say the front part.
Yeah, they say
it's just like wide open too. There's no divider. So you'll just be in this like the tile is different, the lighting is different, but in the back
Yeah.
half it's a strip club.
I'll just stay in the front.
Oh yeah, so y'all going to Fisher Bay?
Yeah.
Suppose we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the front is run.
Marlon buys a camo hat to wear with his like suit.
The front is run by Nicole DeMaria. You know, she's there selling bait and tackle. She knows a lot about fishing and things and the rods that you would need for it, and then other fish-related stuff.
Fish string.
Fish string. She knows about all that, and then also she is there to check everyone's IDs if they want to go into the back part. But you walk up, she says, "Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Nicole. What can I get you today? Fish or titties?"
Both.
Okay, well, go on to the back here. Let me just check your ID real quick.
Fuck! I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. I did. Marlon would. He would have
Yeah.
a fake ID with this with white marbles on it. I take it out.
Yeah,
It takes me a weird amount of time in my wallet.
Yeah, she goes,
I shut
"Oh,
there.
Iowa. I've never been there, but nice to meet you, Mr. Hoyt. There you go." And
I buy a fish hook. Isn't that what the thing like rednecks do? Is like you put the fish hook on the hat so you have it.
Yeah,
So I have a
think so.
camo hat with
Yeah.
it. Then I have like the spy glasses and the wire and stuff.
And then she puts like a little wristband on you, so letting everyone know. That
Thank you,
drink.
Nicole.
All right, yeah, and then you, ma'am.
I'm gonna stay with the fish.
Oh, no problem. And then how about you, sir?
You don't have mermaids, do you? Never mind. No, that's the
Ron's
fish and
dream.
the titties thing. I was thinking about something
We do.
else.
I
Here,
mean,
I'd
we
like-
got. Well, that's the Saturday show, though. We got the stage in there rises up. We turn it into a pool. We do have a mermaid show, but that's
that's
Saturday
remarkable.
night. Yeah,
Love
yeah,
a
yeah.
theme night. Well,
but
here's-
like I said, fish or titties or fish or boob. I don't know what I said before. But
You said
know,
fish
You
or
said
titties.
titties.
Fish or titties.
No, I can see there's a big sign behind you.
Yeah.
There's signs in the middle of the store that the border that says fish on one side if you're facing, and on the other side it says titties.
The one that says fish is like hand painted white with like black paint.
And then it becomes
like,
neon.
and then it becomes neon for the titty side.
Well, with faced with such a choice, guess I'm gonna hang out here and look at the fishing accoutrement for a little bit. But here's my ID in case I want to go in the back.
All right, great. And then she.
What a nice way to word that. Yeah.
And she looks at it and she goes, "Now, how do you pronounce your first name here?"
Ron's fine. Just call
Okay,
me
and
Ron.
well, I just never seen that, but here you
Just-
go.
just call me Ron.
All right. Anyways, here's a wristband in case you want to have a little drink back there. Anyways, so how about you're here for looking at the fish?
Yeah, where are the fish?
Yeah, come on over here. So we actually do have some fish over here. So yeah, they show you. They got it's like kind of like goldfish selection, nothing too crazy.
like
but-
minnows for bait.
Yeah, minnows for there, but they do have some stuff for the kids because a lot of times you got to bring your kids, you leave them, and Nicole's really good with.
You put blinders on your kids like they're horses.
They got the kid blinders. What's hard though, because if they just turn towards the direction of the back,
They can only see titties.
yeah, it's tunneled vision in there. But it's not. Once we put the blinders on you, it's not up to us where you look. That's also on the blinder thing.
Keep your eye right on the beta fish, kids, and watch them as
Yeah.
they try and make friends.
I like fish. I just watched the fish. Do they have names?
They don't have names.
I
You
will
can
name
give
them.
them.
Yep, on it.
Jamie,
Yeah.
give me a little.
Oh no!
Give me a weird check.
I can imagine what's about to happen. Poor Jamie.
I'd like Jamie to name more fish while we're... Allison, can you give us some fish names?
I rolled a 13. Do you want the fish names or what do you? Where are we?
Yeah,
I wanted the fish names. I don't think I
start
count.
giving me fish names.
Oh, good.
That one's Goldie. That one's Speedy. That one's
Sure, on
Bubbles.
account of how fast.
That one's Shiny.
On
That
account
one's
of the
Christopher. That one's Mr.
Eat 'em.
That one's Mrs.
Jamie, Eat it.
That one's Sissy.
eat sissy.
What?
Jamie, eat sissy.
Who are you?
Jamie,
Who are you?
Jamie, eat the fish.
I don't want to eat the fish.
Jamie.
I'm not hungry. We had Bojangles.
Jamie, that was this morning.
I don't want
It
to.
was terrible.
Who? I don't have to do what you say.
Jamie, eat the fish.
Yeah, no.
Jamie,
If
you can eat Goldie.
no, she's so sweet. She
What's
swam,
the other? What? Jamie,
swam up to my finger at
Jamie,
the
eat the
tank.
fish.
Why?
I'm hungry.
Who are you?
I'm Ron, your friend. You know, we've been tried.
Ron, did you hear something?
Oh, no. I mean, the sound of you muttering about the fish, but not wanting to eat them, which a decision I support fully, I want to say.
Well, you can. There's certain kinds of fish that I do eat, but it's not these ones.
No.
Find those fish. Eat them.
You hungry? It's been a little while
Yeah,
since
can
we were
we?
at Bojangles.
Do they have food here, Nicole? Help!
We got a fish buffet in the back there. All you know.
Can I eat some fish?
You can, as long as you're 18, you can go in the back.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
but you
okay.
can't. How old are you?
I am 20.
Oh, sorry, honey. We can't drink, so we got to put a little X on your hand.
okay.
And she puts an X, and she sees like the little part of the little S. So she goes, "Oh, I used to draw those all the time in high school. I'm happy y'all still doing that." Anyway, so yeah, go back there. Just once again, you know that we got to put this X in. You can't drink, but go help yourself. Part of the admission cost is the all-you-can-eat fish buffet.
Jamie is booking it and like, okay, Ron, I'm gonna go eat some fish.
Yeah.
All right.
The camera cuts to Jamie like running in the back and follows, and then it like stops on Marlon as Marlon's getting like a lap dance, and the woman's really nice, but Marlon's just like, you know,
He's acting like he's into it.
he's into it, but still
He's looking around.
Yeah.
He's asking her questions.
Yeah. She's
So
like,
have you heard of that Midnight Society? As she's grinding on him.
Madeline's her name, by the way. She goes, Midnight Society. I ain't heard no Midnight Society before, but you know,
you're funny
wait a
to me,
minute,
Madeline.
I know about them Midnight Society. You talking about them good old boys up there. They're always trying to act like they doing some magic and stuff like that. Yeah. No, I know of them.
They were asking me to join. Should I join?
Oh, I mean, hey, you got money, honey? 'Cause,
I tip her.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
Into, you know.
I will say they got good connections between each other. The Midnight Society take care of each other. They'll be coming in here.
Ain't they been dying though?
They have been dying, but you know, we ain't really concerned ourselves over here that a fish are bait. A lot of people turn up dead. A lot of people turn up, you know, but that ain't my business. I'm just here put on a good little show, honey.
And don't you do it.
Oh yeah, thank
Madeline?
you, thank you,
I
thank you,
tip
thank
her
you.
again. I reach up and tip my hat.
Yeah. She goes, yeah, but you know, they've been dying. You know, there have been rumors going on. I hear this collector talking about, you know, here or that. But let's be
She
honest
go
here.
into Boomhauer.
Let's be honest here. You know, these men going all around town. You know, they got money to spend, but they ain't spending it. They, you know, taking wages away from people.
I bet they don't even tip.
They hardly. Like I said, when they come in here, you know, we gotta take care of them just like they're every other customer. But you know, they ain't giving that good money. She's like, it's so impressive. She's like legs straight, fully bent down, twerking. Very good
Marla
job.
does appreciate it.
Yeah.
The athleticism, if nothing else.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you give Marlon your envelope of cash.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going.
And there's like a camera shift focus as like Marlon's talking to Madeline, and you do see Jamie is just like shoving food in her mouth like by the handful. And it comes back to her. She goes, now here's the thing though, they be talking about the collector ain't do this, all right? The collector, that ain't what he's about, all right? We all know what the collector's always about it down. He's here, he's just making sure that everything that's been lost has been found again. So he's just there making sure everything. He ain't a bad person. person. Collector been around.
That's so interesting,
Collector
Byron.
been around Lenin's for months, for years, decades.
Leningrad?
Yeah, old Leningrad, Tennessee.
So I have a ladder that's real valuable to me. My great-great-grandfather, it's been passed down in my family, and I believe the collector might have taken it.
Oh, that's right. Sad there, honey.
Could I get it back, please?
I mean, here's the thing. The collector, he don't only take things that got lost and forgotten, they had some kind of worth or value before. So I don't know what to really tell you,
I ain't forgot it.
Well, then, that's why
I saw it in a mirror.
I don't think what's going on in town is the collector, because that can't be.
But do you think my ladder was the collector? Or you think it was the Midnight Society?
I'm just your everyday stripper that loves the occult and supernatural.
No, don't be down on yourself like that, Madeline. You're a fantastic stripper.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just like every other stripper here that has a pretty good idea of folklore and whatnot.
Do you know what happened to the head?
The head. I do. That will be. Gotta get a bottle of champagne if we were talking about that.
Table service.
Hoyt.
Fish or bait or folklore.
Or folklore. I lost my train. Oh yeah, the Flatwoods, whatever, the head at the museum that the guy charged
ain't
money.
never been real. That's just something to get tourists out there, and then then I hear that they done just use it as a football, one of the local Leninese Tennessee football team games, and
just like Jeremy Bentham.
Yeah.
Sorry, nothing. That's just a
What?
Jeremy Bentham, famed utilitarian philosopher, had an auto icon made and kept at, I believe, Oxford University. It sits in at the fucking meetings of the board still. This was in the 19th century. His whole fucking
wild.
Corpse
That's
in a big
weird.
glass box that's wielded. All right, so it's not his real head that's in there anymore because a bunch of Oxford jerk-offs stole it and played soccer with it on the fucking quad.
That's
'cause
ridiculous.
College students rule. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got very excited.
I was like,
about
wherever
that
Jeremy Bentham, I was like, oh, it's lost. I'm sorry. Everyone else, I guess, has been just fibbing to me, and I want to get it straight in my head. I say as she's like, again.
Yeah, boobs in the face.
Oh, yeah. He's like the glasses
the
get,
moving
and I
face,
quickly
right?
correct the
Yeah,
glasses. I quickly correct the glasses.
Thank you, Allison, for that excellent Foley work.
Waterboarder for a second and kind of pull back. So,
Motorboat.
Motorboat. No, sorry, let me redo that. I meant motorboat. Let me redo that. Oh my God! Please
That
cut that.
really changes that a rock
Please cut
warship,
that.
though,
I ain't ever
right?
heard no one ask to be asked if we waterboard before. I mean, I guess we can do that. Be a couple
That's what
bottles of
Marlon's
champagne.
into. Getting waterboarded. Fuck.
Just like all other straight men, please waterboard me.
I love it when women waterboard me with their boobs.
I got so lit last night, y'all. All the women were waterboarding me left and right. I guess you were waterboarding them.
I guess
like,
it would make sense if Marlon mixed up motorboating and waterboarding.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, this is great.
He motorboats. We're in a fish place.
He does it with as much enthusiasm as you do confidence in saying that just now. Yeah. Oh, good.
So the collector. So you're saying he's like a cool dude.
He's just in one of the many entities just kind of hanging around. He's not a bad person, but there's always things going bump in the night. That's just what happens.
Yeah, I know about that. I would love to talk to him and see if he can help me find my ladder. It's real important.
I mean,
my French trail is also real important.
Because I never really talked to him, but maybe there's ways to get get a seance going. You can.
That's what the Midnight Society said they were gonna do.
Well, they're gonna probably do something that, but they ain't gonna be good at it. They probably got books off like Amazon.com.
Yeah, that's what's
They
bullshit.
ain't got that. They ain't got that real magic.
Yeah, no, they don't. Shit.
I mean, if you want, I guess we can. I can ask around to a couple of my girlfriends.
Tipper again.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. They got more, inside to folklore than I do. Like I said, my expertise more in stripping than folklore. But I got to dip my toe in it, and I do other things with my toe. If you're interested, just once again.
Thank you.
But I can ask around if you give me a little card, and give you a call later if I hear anything.
Yeah, I have a Hoyt
Yeah,
Marvel's
yeah.
business card.
Yeah, she go, oh, vacuum salesman. I thought that was a job of the past. Anyways, pleasure to meet you, Hort, there. But my manager, give me the signal. I gotta make my rounds here, unless you're interested in the champagne room.
Oh, I'm good for now, Madeline. Thank you for the offer.
Lovely to meet you there.
You as well. Keep me updated.
She walks away.
You boys, get out of here. Wednesday's folklore night.
Marlon scurries into
What a weird place y'all just went.
This is awesome.
I want to say that fish buffet in a strip club is one of the most revolting ideas anyone's ever had.
Although I will say that sounds like something 100% that would happen at like a fucking shitty Tennessee strip club.
Oh no, it exists.
yeah, like catfish.
Catfish night,
There's
yeah.
that's
And
like,
people would make gross
Crab
jokes.
legs, catfish.
this is very, this is not that far from reality.
I like
feel
that doing a slightly more adult show than Critical Bits lets us do shit like this is
Yeah.
fun. I would never do that with kids. I would be so uncomfortable.
So Ron, Jamie's eating off of the buffet. At this point, like employees have told you, like at least put it on a plate first. But people are honestly impressed by how much food you can eat. It's a lot.
Do they have like a content? One of those things, if you eat a giant fish, you get $50?
They don't because it's a strip club, but people are still into it.
I was hungry. It's so good.
Yeah. Ron, what are you doing while this is happening?
Well, hey, howdy, Nicole. You ever that's gonna seem a weird question, but you know anything about mirror universes?
Yeah, I know a thing or two about the mirror universe.
All right.
You run into a lot of weird things running a bait shop in front of a strip club.
Sure, and I imagine the folklorists coming through will give you a little bit of.
I talked to a lot of folklore people. A lot of folklore people are a lot more interested in bait and tackle than they are the titty section. So I got a lot more of them coming in here talking.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you need to know about?
Well, I mean, I guess how would you even get in there if you want? Let's say you had something you thought might be in there and you wanted to get it back. What would you do?
Here's the interesting thing here about the mirror universe. I get into it. If you're looking for a doorway, you're not going to find it because it's the mirror universe.
So if I'm not looking for it, I will find it.
Yeah, they got weird, fucked up logic there.
Oh, this has got big opposite day vibes.
I
never got the hang of that.
Yeah, it's a weird. It feels like a never-ending kind of loop thing because, like, if you're not looking for the door, then it appears, but then you go like, how do you really know? But that's kind of the wherewithal of it. I do have something that could kind of help you be a bit more attuned to that. I don't know how. If you feel like you're that kind of person that gets in line with things, spiritually, I don't know how's your chakras.
I'm not sure what that is, but I am on a road trip and trying to engage in a journey of self-discovery. So
well, I do have something that can help you with part of that. And she like reaches under, pulls out like a little tackle box, like looks around, pulls it open and turns it around, and it's a lot of drugs. If you're more into the more manufactured stuff here, we got some 2CB that you could try. We got some old school LSD here that came straight from Jerry Garcia. Did you know Jerry Garcia was actually a psyop? Little interesting thing. Here we got some mushrooms. If
wait,
you're more
Jerry Garcia never existed. Is that right?
No, he did exist, but he was funded by the CIA.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense if you read the right literature. And then we got some mushrooms here if you're more into the more natural thing. We also got a little bit of peyote.
Do they have the mushrooms that grow on mushrooms?
No, that's a cob thing.
Magic drugs. Well, what do you got that'll make a fella? I'm feeling real anxious. I need to try and. You know what? I'm probably better not. I got a lot going on. I gotta help a man in the mirror. There's a little man in this mirror. I gotta help him out.
No, because so you're anxious and you're looking for something. The best way to do it. Here you go. And then she pulls out some of the mushrooms. She goes, you take an eighth of this. It's gonna help you find what you never knew you were looking for.
What's an eighth of? What do you mean an eighth of this? Just I can take an eighth of this.
Well, no, just like sorry. This is like what we would just eat this amount of mushrooms.
All right.
Yeah. You're a big man. Normally I tell someone to take about that's a full dose. Normally I take someone to take a half dose, but you look like you're pretty stout.
I've been called sturdy before. I wouldn't. Yes, thank you very much.
All right, you might want to eat something with that. I don't know if you've ever had mushroom before. It's a bit of a pungent taste to it.
Oh, they do have a smell to them. You got any peanut butter cups back there?
Yeah, I got a little peanut. Here you go. And then she reached over. She's like, I'll just throw it on your little tab for the door. And she gives you some like Reese's peanut butter cups so you can.
That's a pro tip, folks.
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Very good for eating with psychedelic mushrooms. Parody, not really. Yeah. So Ron, you give me a weird check, and I'm going to give you a +2.
This episode is awesome.
Yeah, we're all learning a lot about
I
ourselves.
like this one a lot.
Oh, Jesus. So that makes it a 6. That doesn't go well.
You're looking at these reflective surfaces, and time is so long. It just keeps going. And then you're like, surely by the time I look up from this, everything around me will be decrepit and aged and crumbled. And you look up, and it's barely been 2 seconds on the clock on the wall. Everything's moving so slowly, and you point up to tell Nicole, hey, I think time stopped. You start seeing these tracers just falling off your fingers as you start seeing the light hit this certain way. Ron, inside is not great because there's no trees. You want to be in nature. You want everything to be beautiful. You want it to be lovely. But you start seeing these intricate patterns of how everything is actually put together. The slats of wood in there, you start seeing how the base of them are just the building blocks.
Nicole, can you tell my friends Owen outside? There's a lot of rectangles in here, and I'm not really, not digging it.
I totally get it. I'm not a rectangle gal myself. You just don't go too far, and I'll tell your friends. But you enjoy your trip there.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Ron, you step outside. You open the door. You hear the jingling of the bells, letting people know that they're coming into the Fisher Bate, and they're about to get nasty or wet or both. But you're leaving. You're walking out to the parking lot, and that first hit of sun on you, you've never felt like that the sun is just giving you so much goodness, like the vitamins you need and other things that the sun does for you, how people are alive from it. And you can like feel your pores just like sipping up every little bit of sunlight. And the only thing that can make it better does, because a gust of wind comes in, you feel it brushing past your hair. You feel everything just feels right and attuned with the universe.
Oh, come on, no. Well, I try and follow the voices.
We cut back to Jamie. You're full. You got a good little belly. It's also, but like you've never eaten that much before.
I'm like sitting in a booth by
She
myself.
even ate all the parsley, sir.
I needed some greens. They don't really have much of that at Bojangles.
Don't cook it next time.
Don't cook what?
Don't cook it.
The fish?
No, raw.
Like sushi?
Yes.
I love sushi.
We'll go get sushi next time.
Who are you?
Just don't cook it next time. It doesn't matter
Wait,
who I am.
why are you so hungry? If you're inside of me, you should be the same amount of hungry as me.
It doesn't matter. Just next time, just don't cook it.
I'm gonna stop feeding you if you don't tell me who you are.
I'll give you a horse.
What?
Yeah.
How?
D'Artagnan's in front of you. He's like, you see him in the stall in front of you. Like, he's sitting up.
Does he want some fish too? I can feed him.
Sure, give him fish.
And then Jamie's just taking pieces of fish and dropping it.
Yeah,
into
Marley,
the
you look over, and Jamie is just like picking up pieces of fish off her plate, holding them up to nothing and dropping.
And then I
she
look
looks
and
so
Ron is
happy.
gone.
Yeah, Ron's gone.
And I say, it's been, how long? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Less than half a fucking hour, and I get up. I walk over.
D'Artagnan, I've missed you.
I missed you too, Jamie.
Jamie.
Have you been good?
I've been good.
Do you like the fish?
I would like it better if it wasn't cooked.
Jamie.
What?
What are you doing?
No, Jamie. For your family, just not cooked next time.
Marlon?
Yes?
D'Artagnan wants fish, but he doesn't want it cooked.
Jamie, there's nothing there.
What?
There's
Don't
nothing there.
listen, Jamie.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
He can't see me because he's a horse like you.
I understand. Never mind, Marlon.
Jamie, I feel like you're being lied to by what
What?
you said that.
I was just
You're not a very good
Tell
liar,
him-
Jamie.
Tell him he's gaslighting you right now.
You're gaslighting me right now.
You didn't think that up. Somebody else. Fucking, he like rubs his head back and forth. I was excited because I have good information.
I had to eat a lot of fish just now. I had to.
Why? I sit down across from her. I use my foot to kick the fish under the table so people don't see it.
Yeah, and like you see Marlon sit down like right where D'Artagnan is, and then like just like you're like, oh no, but then he's like standing on all fours next to you now.
Okay. Well, so there's a voice, and it said it was.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I already told him.
Don't tell him.
I already told him.
Don't tell him.
Let me talk to this voice. I know I can't. They can't hear me. They can hear me though, right?
I don't know. Can you hear Marlon?
You look over and D'Artagnan's gone.
They took away D'Artagnan. I don't think he wants to talk to you.
I don't think whatever this is good for you.
Well, so far, it's just made me eat some fish.
That's it?
Well, and it brought D'Artagnan.
Who's D'Artagnan?
The horse that I hang out with. You remember? I've told you about D'Artagnan before. He's my horse friend. We hang out.
Is
we
he
go on
real?
rides. I don't know. He's real to me.
Okay. Where's Ron?
Oh, I don't know. I was eating the fish and hanging out with D'Artagnan and getting yelled at by the voice.
And you don't want to let me try to talk to the voice.
You can try, but you were trying and then D'Artagnan went away and I didn't like that.
Are you being manipulated by whatever this thing is?
I don't know really what that means.
Jamie, you know what the word manipulated means.
I know, but how are they manipulating me? Making me eat fish? That's not that bad.
They took something that you like the way that they gave you that might not be real because they were mad. And then they said I was gaslighting you when I wasn't.
Yeah, that sounds bad. But I like hanging out with D'Artagnan.
Okay. I walked over and you were just dropping pieces of fried fish on the ground.
Oh, no, I was feeding D'Artagnan. And he said he wanted it not cooked next time. He wanted sushi.
So there's a voice in your head that manifested an imaginary horse that wants you to eat raw meat.
Well, raw fish specifically so far. Not anything too weird.
I mean, I saw you like eat a bunch of birds live and worms.
Okay, so I asked it, why are you hungry if you're inside of me? Because you should be the same amount of hungry as me.
That makes this a good question. That's a good question.
And he didn't say anything.
While I'm doing this, I'm texting Ron, like, where are you?
If it is manipulating me, I don't know what to do about it.
Well, me and Ron can try to help you.
But
we're your friends.
Jamie
Friends gotta tell each other stuff and help each other.
Jamie has not had friends say that, like, I'm your friend, very often. So this is a big moment for her.
Aww.
She's like, I'll try.
Because if we don't, like, face these things and talk to each other, that thing's gonna manipulate you and it could hurt you.
You mean like the thing that wants the van?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you guys what was going on, so don't worry about that right now. You're seeing horses.
Marlon, as you're talking to Jamie, her head flashes into a giant bird head and just looks at you and goes, drop it, and then snaps back.
No, fuck you! Fuck you, did you hear that?
What? Why? What? Fuck me.
We have I can show you. I'm pointing to the glasses. They saw it. They saw that. Oh, fuck, it's not good. Whatever. The bird took over you and said, drop it. No, fuck you. I'm not gonna drop it.
Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you, Jamie. I'm yelling at the bird. Then I realize I'm screaming this in a strip club and not in my fake southern accent.
Like a bouncer's come up and goes, with the amount of fish y'all have just thrown around everywhere and you're screaming, I'm gonna go ahead and need to
I put 100 on the table.
Thank you. I'm gonna still need to ask you to leave.
I take it back.
And then he's a big guy. He puts his hand down. He goes, I'm gonna need to ask you to leave. And he pulls the 100 away from you.
But my friend.
That's very expensive for a swear jar.
Okay, I gotta go find my friend Ron.
Are you Hoyt now?
I've
and
always been
Jamie
Hoyt.
like gives a slow wink.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we'll figure out the.
Madeline's gonna text me.
But I would like some sushi soon.
The sushi you get in this town will probably get, it might not give you food poisoning because you have a bird inside you.
Huh?
It might not. Let's go.
Okay.
Your actual face when you said hi is what killed me. Sorry. So Marlon and Jamie, y'all are walking out of Fisher Bate. And the camera like kind of pans up into the sky, goes across the skyline of Tennessee. And then we find as like it's ascending down onto the city skyscape, the colors start to change. They're more bright and vivid. The buildings themselves kind of like have this kind of like they feel alive. It's not like a cartoonish thing or anything like that, but you can just like the breathing of everything. It's just perfectly in sync with Ron as he walks around. Every step you can just hear the echoes going down into the core of the earth as everything is just one thing on top of the other, and you, for as much as you try, can't stop hearing.
Ron trying to vibe.
Yeah, trying to vibe real hard.
Not working out.
That was the vibe check you rolled earlier, and you failed, my man.
Yeah, I know. I remember. So yeah, I'm gonna try and localize the currents because it was coming out of a specific thing last time. We can do that again.
You find your way down to, unbeknownst to Ron, you find your way into, here's looking at you, me. Because like the camera cuts out of like what Ron is seeing. Because this is the thing, everything Ron is seeing is beautiful. It is great. But then around Ron's head is just kind of like this kind of black scattered cloud where this sound is just reverberating over and over again. You can see past the cloud, but you can't hear past it. And you run into this area where it sounds the loudest to you, where all these voices are coalescing. And the camera cuts into just the regular vision. And we see Ron inside of this emporium of mirrors, all different sizes and lengths. Some are wacky, some are silly, some are just across from each other, so it's got all that. There's cameras on mirrors, so like it's showing like, you know, the camera, all these like fun, weird mirror tricks. There's like a wacky mirror man. His suit is all reflective, and he's like trying to give you like a little spiel. He has like a
disco ball guy?
Yeah, like a little disco ball, but you know, he's the mirror master. But like you can't hear any of the things he's saying.
A whole side character
He's
we're
a whole
missing.
side
He's like a
character.
super villain that Ron just can't hear, so he doesn't talk to him.
Well, he's just the salesman. He's got like the gimmick. It's just kind of like the Mattress King kind of style shit. And then Ron, you are like seeing all around you these shadowy figures just kind of reaching out, but like to you, it looks like their hands are being stopped by these see-through walls. But you just hear all of that coming from around you, these voices again and again and again.
Well, I will reach towards one of the hands, is I guess my...
Yeah.
As they try and like engage with the.
Give me another weird check, and this time I'm gonna give you a +3.
Let's see if we can force this. All right. Yeah, that one's an 8.
Okay, great. So Ron, you're like reaching out to one of the hands. You're able to like kind of feel like this surface that it's on. You put your hand on it, and you do start to feel as if like hands coming from the other side of a blanket. So you can't interweave your fingers with it, but it does start like reaching out to you, and it feels like it's like grasping on to try to like pull you in. What do you do?
I want to grasp hold of it and pull it out.
Ooh, give me.
Since we're getting all grabby and
Well,
pully.
if there's a mirror Ron, I don't want to meet him. It's gonna be an scary asshole.
Maybe
Give.
he'll be really weak though.
He'll be really weak and very small. He won't want to help you, but it won't
And me.
hear
Yeah.
you. It won't be a problem.
Best case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me now. This one is just gonna be your normal weird check.
Well, good luck, dice. 4.
So Ron, you are like trying
Guess I'm going to
to
mirror town.
pull this man back out, and you it feels like you do. And as his like arm starts to like come out of this wall surface, you start to feel what it feels like just thousands of like jagged edges just scraping all down your arm. Even with like your toughness, you start to feel it as you like pull his arm out further and further. You start to feel down your forearm, scratching over like the symbol that like Jamie put on there. You're gonna take 1 harm in total because you would take 3 harm, but 2 is negated as you just start to like feel, and you see this like your arm is like bleeding out from, it looks like all these scratches. We cut to Jamie and Marlon. Y'all are right down the road.
Well, I'm trying to get Funk, if I can do that. Be like hitting the van, like, help me!
Oh, did you go?
I want to get his help. Yeah, well, he saw all that, so I kind of have to as well.
You go to get Funk, and he's just kind of like, "Oh yeah, what's going on? We're still getting set up. You know, we're still. But you know, what do you need?
You didn't see?
What? No,
The
I haven't turned on
glasses.
the glasses. We're doing the sting later.
Can you turn them on?
Well, they have battery life. We got to make sure they're
I
good
thought
for
they were
later.
fucking on. Okay.
We need help finding our friend Ron.
Yeah, we don't know where Ron went.
You mean the big tall man?
Yeah. You see
Just-
him?
He's probably taller than I don't know.
I'm worried about him. It's a weird cult town.
Are you surveilling?
Surveilling what? No, we're gonna surveil Marlon later. I just came here to check out the Midnight Society, and we're gonna use all the gear later, but it's only like afternoon, so there's no reason to turn on the gear yet.
Can we turn it on so you can keep watch over me when I go investigate?
Yeah, we're gonna do that later, but you're not
Can we
going
do
to
that now?
You just want to you want
Can we
to,
do that now, Funk?
Okay, yeah, we can turn it on now if you want to. But yeah, if you're trying to find your friend, did you try calling him?
I did.
I don't know. Do you got like a tracker app on him? You got Find Your Phone? You got like the friend thing?
Yeah. I check it.
Okay, yeah. Just go. If you want a little ride, we can help you hop over there real quick. Where does it say he is?
Here's looking at you, me.
Okay, yeah. He's just down in the mirror emporium. Let's go on. Oh wait.
Yeah. Let's get our van.
Okay, yeah, and
Meet you there.
Tamara's already like cranking up the van. She goes like, hop in and we'll give you a ride. So you two do pull up and you do see inside there's like a guy who is like run out. He's like covered in mirrors and reflective surfaces. He makes Tamara swerve a little bit because when he's outside the does reflect in there. She doesn't wreck or anything like that. But you do see him come out and he's like, somebody's help. This guy's going crazy in here. Somebody's help. He's breaking all the mirrors. He's a big giant man here.
Oh no, run!
Let's go.
They're running.
As soon as you step in there, you start to hear like the crinkling of glass underneath your feet as like mirrors everywhere are broken. And this is like, it's an emporium. So it's a big ass open showroom. And you do see in the back, like you see Ron. He is bloody. Like he
Oh my God.
looks like his skin has been like cut and
It's been
jagged.
like an hour.
And you are screaming out for him. And
Run!
then,
Run!
Run!
The last thing you see is Ron step inside a mirror
Ah!
that shatters behind him.
Fuck!
Oh no.
Oddity Roadshow is an actual play podcast using the Monster of the Week system.
I'm Paul Byron, and I played Ron the Chosen.
I'm Allison Maier, and I played Jamie the Monstrous.
I'm Shannon Strucci, and I played Marlin the Crooked.
And I've been your GM, Joel Ruiz. Music by People Need Goals, Zach Nichols, and Sriracha, with character art by Christine Marina and episode art by Sarah Gobble. For additional information, please visit our website at oddityroadshow.com. And thank you so much for listening to episode 9, Fisher Bate, here on Oddity Roadshow. A very interesting episode, honestly. Did not expect half the stuff that came into this episode. And you really will not expect what comes in the next one. So, thank you so much for listening. Thanks for reviewing the show. If you haven't, I'm mad at you. I know normally this is the post-show notes, but I'm a little mad. Like, this show, we do a lot of work. Please review us. All right, now guilty aside, but seriously, thanks everyone for the support. We've been in really good numbers on, the downloads. People are finding us. It's really great to make the show. We're really happy. Like I said in the last post show, this arc has been a lot of fun. I think we really all came into the characters and the kind of, setting and tone that we want for the show. So, it's just been a great pleasure to do that. So we got, this one's only a 5-episode arc for the mystery of the missing trowel, but it's because, I didn't think we needed to drag it out any longer. It's going to be great. You got nothing but bangers ahead of you. And speaking of nothing but bangers, Patreon. I don't know how that relates, but it's a segue, so we're going on. So we got Patreon. You got bonus episodes, you got bonus content, you got a post talk show called Oddity Post Show, and you want to hear what it's like? Well, here's some clips for you. Hot witch strippers, they'll dance on you and be like, here's some witchy advice.
Yeah.
That's a sitcom spin-off, Hot Witch Strippers. Fucking watch that show.
Did that?
It's less of an excuse for us, though, because it did happen to our
This is
groups.
fun because it circles
rather
back around to the FBI killing MLK. You hear those clips? They're so good. That's so funny. You're going to love to listen to it. Go subscribe at $5 a month or $2 a month if you don't have that much money, but you still want to support. You get access to some stuff still. We're doing a new series called Rate My Cobb. You can send in your Cobb impressions, and we'll be very excited to listen to them. Also, we have a brand new Patreon tier that we started just a few weeks ago. There's only 20 spots limited to it, so make sure to go try to get it now because no more spots will open up until I think right now we're at about 8 out of 20, which is amazing. It's $20 a month. It's called the Eternal Light Level. We'll send you a little postcard with original show art, and we'll also give you shout outs on the show. Like right now, I'm about to shout out to Brian, who's an Eternal Light member. He also runs the Oddity Road Facts Twitter at Odd Road Facts, where he's just posting fun stuff about the show. He's given us a lot of support over the years. He was a fan of Critical Bits. He's a fan of Oddity Roadshow, and I like that he's giving me $20 a month. I can say that. I'm not scared to say but I like that he's giving me this money because it goes back into the show. It really helps us out. It helps us support the show. It helps us support the art, not support the artists, but it helps us pay the artists that we get to do art for the show, music for the show, tons of great stuff coming down the pipeline. We're going to be coming up with music every arc. So thank you so much to Brian and all the other Eternal Light members. Thank you to all of our patrons, and thank you to everyone that listens. I know that not everyone can afford to financially support the show, and that's fine. That's why it's free, just tell people about it if you can. So we got a lot of great stuff coming up. Make sure to, like I said, check out Patreon. Tweet at us at Oddity Roadshow if you want to join a Discord and talk with myself or some of the other fans. You can join our Discord. There's a link in the show notes. And if you want to get anyone to the show, tell them to go check out the website, oddityroadshow.com. These are all things I'm going to say at the end of every episode. Unless we just get so big and I just never have to care about money again, and then I'll stop. So if you want me to stop doing this, make us make like 10 grand a month, and then you won't have to hear any of this, or maybe you want more of it, who knows. And once again, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to episode 9, Fisher Bait, and the next episode comes out in 2 weeks, and that's episode 10, Donut. So make sure to tune in and check it out. Unless you hate us, then stop listening, or hate listen. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Anyways, thanks for listening.
Help me. Help me, please. Help me. Help me. Help me, please. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me, please. Help me. Help me. Please help me. Help me!